Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have so many things to go and talk about. We actually have some Target stuff I want to go and touch on, some Best Buy stuff I want to go touch on, and overall we'll do this and like a little baby other recap too for the PlayStation event, even though I made a video on that earlier on today. And just overall, I just hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We had a very quiet day, but at the same time, a very eventful day all throughout, well, everything. But hopefully, fingers crossed, like all of you guys put together, fingers crossed for all of us that we'll actually finally have something going on tomorrow. Because I believe it's pretty much been like, what, almost now 2 weeks since we've actually seen like any type of good movement. And I hate that, and it's just really boring and really annoying. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a really good day tomorrow. I'm going to go talk about a bunch of that type of stuff. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well. The link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Go ahead and base you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. And of course, like the video, give your thoughts and comments down below too as well. Because I do think at least tomorrow we should have a pretty good day. So, number one, the major kind of big topic of pretty much everyone who's been on the restock side. Are we going to finally have a restock tomorrow? So, number one, I always just want to remind you guys, like I officially and also most other restock people are also not like, we're not physically working there. And with Labor Day itself, it did kind of go and somewhat move around things. And I was saying that even as far as Monday, and whenever we've had these really kind of big national holidays here in America, sometimes all the restocks get moved around. So just bear in mind that there is always that very small chance we don't see any restocks at all tomorrow, just so you guys all know. But I want to go talk about the Target drop because I've had a lot of people ask about it because we were providing some information, all of that. So number one, in case you guys are curious, I would say tomorrow, if I was trying to get a console, it would be worthwhile to wake up tomorrow for it. It's not 100%, especially with this holiday week itself, and the fact that we've also had pretty much every other big retailer, Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop, be very quiet. That's just not a good sign because what if that just means that Sony themselves maybe had a little bit of a slack in stock. So what I mean by that is that maybe they just didn't make enough PlayStations and they just basically didn't have a chance to transport as much as they needed to various warehouses and other places. That is always that small chance. But when it comes to Target, we do know that pretty much every single store has stock. I made a comment on this yesterday too as well. We were looking at one of our contacts in Nevada. As of yesterday, they did not go and have any stock at all for their Target store. We saw other various places though. We have one of our New York contacts and North Carolina contacts. Both of them had some pretty big and substantial stock. We also have the Philadelphia leaks. If you guys just want to creep on those videos, maybe just check on the channel from yesterday. If you guys want to see like proper pictures and stocks and stuff like that, you guys can. But we saw a lot of places up in the East Coast have stock. Most of the stores were anywhere from like 4 to around 12. Most were averaging around 8. I could say like probably the good rough average was around 8. And then the PS5 digitals in those same areas, pretty much every single store in those locations did have stock. PS5 digitals were like 2 to 5 though, but that's expected. Usually those are a little bit more on the lower side and just not as good. Xboxes were extremely low. We were seeing maybe like 1 stock, if that. So with all that information, is it going to restock tomorrow? I'd probably put it pretty high. I'd probably put like a nice 80% chance. If I was trying to get a console, you got to be committed sometimes. It stinks. Like I wish I knew, like no one knows 100%, literally no one. But the likelihood is the past few drops, they were on Friday, and as well, the stock is physically there. There is always that chance, as I mentioned, that the Labor Day weekend may have messed up things slightly, and they may want to postpone it over to next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for next week for Target. That is always a chance, so keep that in your head whenever you guys decide if you guys want to go and wake up tomorrow or not. The drop times have usually been around 7:45 a.m. EST. That has usually been pretty much the golden time. It has been a little bit earlier, up to like an hour earlier, and has also been maybe like up to 30 minutes after that fact. It is a little bit of a wide range, but we're just kind of basically going on all the trends and when they've dropped. So, like I said, likelihood is very likely. We did the one place we were majorly looking for in, like I said, the Nevada stock. They didn't have stock. They did receive stock. This is confirmation from about an hour ago or so. So pretty much everything is looking very likely and looking very good, at least for the PlayStations. Xbox Series X's, the stock numbers we've gotten are low, so you can probably maybe not expect any of those. As well, when it comes to the overall websites, if you guys saw, we actually did go and see updates on the Target PlayStation 5 website. they actually did get removed, which you guys might be thinking, how is that a good thing or a bad thing? Usually it's a good thing because that means that there have been employees messing around internally and messing around with the actual website itself. And what that means is that someone was paid, and they don't usually change it unless a drop is coming, and they basically had a chance to go and take down the consoles, and they will most likely be re-adding them whenever the nationwide drop will go and happen. So just bear in mind the website has changed, and that usually is a good indicator that there is a drop coming. You kind of see that sometimes too as well with Best Buy and Amazon, because someone has to physically be paid to go and change the web pages and prep up the drops. So tomorrow is looking extremely likely. There is always that chance. I always want to remind you guys, there is that chance. It could potentially be throughout a different day. So if you guys are maybe West Coast, it's very early for you guys to go wake up. Central's kind of like in the middle, and then also Mountain time zone's a bit rough. So I don't want you guys to be waking on up if you guys don't have to, but I would say it's very, very likely, very likely. It could also, so like I said, be maybe next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Basically, target management makes these. We can't go and always fully know. Like we don't know what hours to know. So just bear that in mind that it's looking good. As well, when it comes to Best Buy stuff, we've been kind of basically just all been sitting here anticipating Best Buy. I have no idea why Best Buy still has not restocked. I'm sure most of you guys are also in the same exact boat. We've had multiple different other people. We've had even mention of them on a video earlier on today. We have seen Best Buy. They do literally have stock in stores. We also have confirmed now that they have stock in warehouses. And we've also they've confirmed that they've had stock there for like 2 weeks from some certain stores, depending on the stores themselves. So I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. God only knows what is going on with these retailers. I'm not sure why exactly it's been such a really kind of strange and weird restock past 2 weeks. We did have a very good 3 weeks ago, but I feel like we still sort of had some sort of movement, whether it's from GameStop or other various places. So, I mean, we'll still kind of go and cover up all the other retailers for tomorrow, but I'm just not sure why everything's been being so strange. I do want to go make another side note too, though. We actually do have a pretty big game release. I do believe 2K does come out on Friday officially, and I do also believe that the PlayStation Call of Duty beta for Call of Duty Vanguard is also officially, I think, out on Friday. So with both of those, that would make a lot of sense if they do want these retailers want to wait for those types of days. Best Buy does and has done bundles before. They also do individual consoles. Target usually is individual consoles, but you can maybe see them just waiting for that day, and then maybe they're just kind of hoping that other folks will maybe add in games like 2K into their bucket or their checkout list, or try to maybe get a bundle for it. We kind of maybe were somewhat expecting that from GameStop too, but we didn't see any GameStop emails or tweets for all of that. But both of those are looking pretty likely. Target's looking extremely likely. Best Buy is at this point, it's like a 60-40. We are expecting it. We just don't know exactly when. And as I mentioned a few times throughout this video, Labor Day could have changed a few of these things. We'll probably have a few other places to be on the lookout for tomorrow, and I'll probably give you guys a reminder video in the morning. But just want to keep you guys all a good luck, and hopefully Target does restock. If it doesn't, though, don't blame me. We'll be just ready for a pretty big hype restock as of probably next week. So we have that going on for us. As well, guys, don't forget we made a video earlier on today about the whole PlayStation event. If you guys want to creep on that, you guys can. I went through all the individual trailers, but in case you guys have been more so on the restock side of my YouTube, let me know what you guys thought about it. Overall, I think it's actually very exciting. I think the God of War looked absolutely amazing. I loved it. It looked very good, although I wish we could have had more of a concrete release date. But I understand it because, of course, like you don't want to go and have to release something kind of bad, and everyone's like, well, it should have been released. But that was looking really nice. The Spider-Man 2 actually looked extremely good. Venom's always been one of my more favorite, what's the word for it? Like favorite villains, I guess, when it comes to that. It's like almost like an anti-villain sometimes. But I've always loved Venom. That's like still 2023 release date, which kind of stinks. And some of those Weeb games, like that Eve game, looked phenomenal. I thought that was a very good looking, solid game. And I'm just excited that we were finally kind of getting back to these big companies somewhat being proud of their products and being like, hey, here's games we're looking for. Here's games I hope you guys go and buy. And overall, at least for me, I'm just excited. I want to play video games. I love playing video games. And I'm sure a lot of you guys out there trying to get your PlayStation 5 restocks in the same exact boat. But if you guys actually had any fun, hype moments from the event you guys liked, leave your comment down below or check on the video earlier on today. As well, good luck on the Target drop if it happens. Like I said, it's looking likely. It could always be moved. Don't blame me on either or. And hopefully you guys can get your console sooner rather than later. And it's just nice that we are seeing all these stores with big stock. We even saw like our New York stock was like 17. North Carolina's were also looking pretty good too. So all around, at least it is looking very nice. But make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc digital console controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stack free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Love you guys.